Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present about elements of power system. First elements of power system are generator. Generator is a machine that converts one form of energy into another, especially mechanical energy into electrical energy as a dynamo, or electrical energy into sound as an acoustic generator. There are few types of generator. First, signal generator, generator in circuit, electric generator, engine generator, variable generator, gas generator, and lastly motor generator. So how does the generator works? A generator does not actually create electrical energy. It uses mechanical energy supplied to it to force the movement of electric charges present in the wire of its winding through an external electric circuit. The flow of electric charge constitutes the output electric current supplied by the generator. This mechanism can be understood by considering the generator to be analogous to a water pump, which causes the flow of water but does not actually create the water flowing through it. There are advantages and disadvantages of the generator. The advantages of the generator are power reducing ability, high durability, multi-purpose, and less use of electricity. The disadvantages of generator are effect on environment, low power storage capacity, automatically run, and high maintenance costs. There are few main components of generator. First, engine. Second, alternator. Third, fuel system. Fourth, voltage regulator. Fifth, cooling and exhaust system. Sixth, lubricant system. Seventh, battery charger. 8, control panel, and 9, main assemble. Next, the elements of power plant is transformer. A transformer is an electrical device that changes the voltage of an alternating current AC supply, such as the main electrical supplies. A transformer changes a high voltage supply into low voltage one, or vice versa. So how does transformer works? The transformer must be stepped up before power is transmitted great distance over power lines. Power transmitted along the lines is equal to the voltage times the current. After the current flow within the transmission line to deliver the same power, lower currents produce much less heating and much less power loss. High voltage must be stepped down back before power is supplied to our homes. There are transformer configuration: single phase power, third phase power, delta and Y defined, and third phase transformers. There are few types of transformer, which is power transformer, auto transformer, instrument transformer, potential transformer, distribution transformer, isolation transformer, and current transformer.
Okay, the next element is the transmission line. So transmission line is about movement of electrical energy from power plant to an electrical substation, which is the interconnected lines are known as a transmission network. So the characteristic of the transmission line is high voltage alternating current is used, and also high voltage direct current are used for greater efficiency for long distance transmission. The energy is transmitted at high voltage around 115 kV or above to reduce the energy loss in long distance transmission. So actually there is two types of way to transmit the electric power, which is overhead power lines and underground transmission. So the overhead power transmission is to maintain the adequate clearance between the energized conductors and the ground. It is to transmit the electrical energy along the large distance and operated at voltage exceeding 765,000 of volts between the conductors. So there is 9 components of overhead line, which is conductor, support, insulators, arms, guides and stays, lightning arresters, fuses and isolation switches, guard wires, miscellaneous items. So the advantages of the overhead power transmission is low cost for large quantities of electric energy, easier to repair, less chance of electrocuting people, lose less energy, and not restricted by the landscape. So the disadvantages are the pollute the area they set up in the overhead transmission, and will be the suffer from problem like vandalism, assisting terrorism, and or lightning strikes. And next, the birds and low-flying aircraft can sometimes fly into them. So the next is underground power transmission, which is the replacement of overhead cables which provide electrical with underground cable, and it is performed for aesthetic purpose and making the power line less susceptible to outages during hard wind thunderstorm. Actually, this is used in urban and airport areas. There is three basic components of underground line transmission, which is the conductor, isolation around the conductor, and external protective covering. So advantages is more safer for mankind, increase the security of supply, and has a long life, more durable. These advantages are very expensive and only for shorter distance and high maintenance costs, and takes more times to repair if damage occur. The next element is distribution system. So electric power distribution is the final stage in the delivery of electric power. It carries electricity from the transmission system to individual consumers. So the components is sub-transmission system, distribution substation, distribution primary feeders, distribution transformers, and secondary circuit. So the requirement of good distribution systems are the continuity in the power supply must be ensured and safe from consumer point of view. Layout should not affect the appearance of locality, and the line should not be overloaded.
So the next is load. The electrical load is the part of component in a circuit that convert electricity into light, heat, or mechanical motion. Load affect the performance of circuit with respect to output voltage or currents. The power system deliver energy to loads that perform a function. This load range from household appliance to industrial machinery. Most loads expect a certain voltage, and for alternating current devices, a certain frequency and number of phases. This is a load that according to load consumer. First is domestic load. Most of the residential load occurs only for some hours during the day, and for commercial load, the occurs must for more hours during the day as compared to the domestic. It has seasonal variation due to the extensive use. Next is industrial loads. It has a small scale which is up to 25 kilowatts. For medium scale, is between 25 kilowatt and 100 kilowatt, and for the large scale, is required load above than 500 kilowatt. And for municipal load, is constant throughout the hours of the night. For water supply, water is pumped to overhead tanks by pump driven by electrical motors. And next is irrigation loads. The electric power needed for pump driven by motors to supply water to field. Next is according to the load nature. First, resistive electrical loads. It is naturally resists the flow of electricity through it by converting some of the electricity into heat. The electrical current and the voltage in resistive load are said to be in phase with each other. The example is incandescent light bulb and electric heaters. Next is capacitive electrical loads. When electrical current is applied to a capacitor, electrons from the current gather on the plate attached to the terminal to which the electric current is applied. The current leads the voltage of a capacitor. And the example of the capacitive is capacitors that use in electric motor, radio, and power supplies. Next is inductive electrical loads. When changing a current phase through an inductor, it induces a magnetic field around itself. Include transformer, electric motor, and coils. Two sets of magnetic field in an electric motor oppose each other, forcing the motor shaft to spin. The example is inductance is measured in Harris, and the changing voltage and the current in the inductor are out of phase. Lastly, the combination electrical loads. It is the combination between the loads.
The phase angle may be positive or negative depending on whether the overall voltage leads or lags the current in the circuit. The example is cable and conductor, radio turning circuit, cathode ray tube, and the motors. That's all from us. Thank you.